everybody, it's Christine and happy reveal night. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a little dressed up. We are on our way out to a wedding, but I felt like the dress fit the artwork of the kit so well. I thought, why not? I'd quick pop on and do my intro for reveal night, our unboxing. So enjoy Quiet Meadow, enjoy Mr. Daisy's cocktail. We're doing a little twist on a bee's knees cocktail. It has a little bit of orange juice in it, and I think you'll like it. It's a very fun cocktail, and bumblebees and Quiet Meadow, I think, go really well together. So make sure you join us tonight on the 28th on either Instagram Live or the Cocoa Daisy Instagram or the Facebook page, the Cocoa Daisy fan page on Facebook, for our live little chat. That happens after the unboxing, right about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we hop on and have a chat, have some fun. So I hope you can join us. Enjoy the unboxing, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We love it when you do that. So we will talk to you on reveal night. Welcome, everyone. Happy reveal night.
Hello.
We are here, and the theme of the collection this month is Quiet Meadow, and it's all about wildflowers. So we thought, what better cocktail than the bee's knees? Now, regular bee's knees
is just honey and lemon.
And gin, right?
And gin, yeah.
So we wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit, try something different. This is called an orange bee's knees. So it has a little bit of orange juice in it.
After doing a little bit of research, it will be listed in the recipe, but we found that the honey is awfully thick, and as soon as you put it into your tin with ice, it instantly coagulates and sticks to the bottom, and you get no honey in your drink.
You get no honey, and you got to have that little bit of sweetness to cut the gin.
Right. So what we did is we basically, it calls for a half an ounce of honey. Well, what we did, because obviously you shake this with ice, you're going to get a dilution anyway. We used it's a honey simple. It's basically equal parts honey and hot water. Blend it down, and then that way it actually goes into the drink. You actually get the flavors and all that kind of stuff. Because we are introducing a half an ounce of water, we're going to use less ice in our tin,
so we get it as much
and not shake it as long. Normally it's anywhere from 7 to 10 seconds until your tin gets good and frosty. We're not doing that. We're going to use about half the amount of ice because we're already introducing a little bit of the water into the lemon simple or honey simple.
The honey simple.
I got lemons and all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
It's been a really, really busy week. So
it's been a little crazy. So fresh lemon juice, if at all possible. Highly recommend that just because it really, it does make a difference.
And I think the bee's knees has been around for quite a while. I think that we didn't look it up, the history.
We didn't do a lot of research, but I do know that there was a lot of that back in the 20s and the 30s. It was a very, very traditional, old school cocktail.
But considering all of the flowers, and I've got a fun little garnish we'll show you that I did.
We're going to start off with 1/2 ounce of lemon juice.
And he's got his little beaker there. So, and this is going to be strained in a coupe glass. You could put it in a martini.
Keep it really, really classy.
Yeah, you could put it in a martini glass as well.
And then this is the little itty bitty amount of I'm sorry, we're not there yet. We need to go with the honey. So you're going to add 1 ounce of this, which for those of you in the metric, it would actually work out, because if you do 20 mils of honey and 20 mils of hot water, it gives you 40 mils, which leaves you about 7 or 8 mils left over.
Well, and if you want to be super garden friendly or meadow friendly, you could get a local honey.
Yes.
Or
and that's really going to bring that natural flavor, whatever it is, whether you wind up with honey.
I mean, you could do a simple syrup, but the honey syrup does add something to the flavor.
Yes, the honey is definitely a necessity. And then you will use 1/4 ounce, which is just a minuscule amount of orange juice. We opted for the low acid, pulp free, just simply because one, the honey is going to be really, really, really sweet and that kind of thing. And so with the low acid and the no pulp, just makes the drink a little bit cleaner. You don't have to chew your cocktail, which I'm not a real fan of.
That's not good.
So,
I mean, you're already going to strain it, but still.
Right, you're going to strain it anyway. But and then we did play with a couple of gins. Just a really, really good, solid, no frills gin.
Yeah,
obviously
we tried the Bombay with the lemon.
Yeah, with the lemon and tangerine.
I think this is one of those simple cocktails that
it's literally less is more.
Popular, yeah, for a reason. It's simple.
And that's what makes it so good, is that it is simple. So, and then 1.5 ounces of just a good, solid quality gin of your choice, obviously. And so now, like I said, normally we would put 2 scoops of ice.
Just doing one.
Just do 1 scoop of ice. And then you're going to just shake that relatively quickly. You're just literally just to kind of combine it. You've already introduced some water. And you're just trying to get it cool. And obviously this is a very, very small volume.
I got to show them this a minute before. And yes, I'm holding the dog because they're... So what I did, if you can see this, kind of out of focus. So it calls for garnish of a mint leaf and a lemon. But because we have the Quiet Meadow theme and it's a little out of focus, but you can see what I did. I took a little clothespin and attached the mint and a little blossom on there to make it fancier.
Your simple cocktail strainer goes into the top of your tin. And then the nice part about that is it actually pulls, keeps all of your ice out of it. And that is a standard coupe glass. So it is a very, very small volume cocktail. It is meant to be sipped and enjoyed.
It's a sipper, right. It's not a straw and, you know.
No, it's not what we like to call a pool pounder, where you're just sitting by the pool all day drinking these things.
It's not that.
This is really, really kind of an elegant kind of cocktail. And then with the little flower garnish and a little bit of the mint, really, really makes it very, very pleasant on the eyes.
You can throw a lemon wedge on there if you want.
You can do that.
Look at that. Super pretty. How is that? That's awesome.
And then it kind of looks like the sun coming up over your garden.
Nice.
Just saying.
Trying to do this holding a dog.
And it's a little bit gin forward, a little bit,
but it's balanced.
But it's
really
very, very
nice.
balanced. The by doing the dilution on the honey, you're getting the original recipe calls for 1/2 ounce of honey. We did it straight out of the bottle, even at room temperature. You can see, I mean, it's still very viscous. Instantly, as soon as you put ice to it, it sticks to the side of the tin.
And you're not getting, you're losing
none of it.
And you do get it at the end of the drink. It's really nice. I do encourage you to do the honey the way Mr. Daisy said. So.
Yeah, and it's just equal parts, whatever you're doing. If you want to, you round it off. You just say, okay, I've got a shot glass, 1/2 ounce of hot water, 1/2 ounce of lemon, give it a stir.
Or honey,
then add the honey.
It's okay.
1/2 ounce of honey and 1/2 ounce of hot water. Mix that up into your mixing glass. Dump that in, and then just add the rest of your ingredients. The nice part about that is that it does give you all of your honey in your drink, and it's not stuck to the inside of the glass.
Yeah.
Much like the problem that we were having with the Snow Day in Paradise with the Coco Lopez, the coconut cream.
Right.
It just sticks to the inside of the glass. There's sometimes you just kind of got and if you're
if you're going to make a bunch of these, if you're going to have it'd be wonderful for a brunch or something like that too. If you're going to make a bunch of them, you can make a honey simple syrup,
right? A
whole bunch ahead of time on the stove. Yeah.
Well, you guys need, no, that's the nice part about the honey.
You don't even need to do that. You just do it
hot water is good enough.
Okay.
You don't need to do it on the stove. You don't need to reduce it down or anything like that.
Cool.
Equal parts.
Awesome.
50-50 and you're good to go. That is the Orange Bee's Knees.
The Orange Bee's Knees. Well, thank you all very much.
Thank you.
And we hope that you're able to join us later tonight for our live chat, either on the Coco Daisy Instagram or
the Facebook
the fan page. So join us then, and we'll chat everything
and subscribe, and comment. If there is a gin that's out there that you found that
we're
you
always
decide
open.
we're big gin fans. We're slowly narrowing the field down to where it's like, okay, we know we like this one, we know we like that one, but if there's one that in particular that you find works really, really well in this drink, hey, love to hear about it.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know.
Let us know. Well, thank you all very much. Thank you, Mr. Daisy.
Till next time.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get this unboxing started. So we have, if you're new to Cocoa Daisy, or even if you've been with Cocoa Daisy, we have 12, an even dozen different sorts of booklets or inserts. So lots and lots of options. And one thing I do want to mention, if you love a collection and you're like, I want this, I want to use this again, or I want to just order another one so that I have it because I'm so in love with the artwork, but it says August. All right, so just FYI, in the ringed inserts, the tab has August. I mean, you could possibly cover that up, but the only place that you see August is here, and everything else is undated in the calendar. So aside from the calendar and the tab, there's really not a lot of reference to the month. So if you love something and you want to use it again, I would say those are pretty easy spots to cover up with a sticker and change out. This side, you could just put a piece of the pattern paper and you wouldn't even notice what month it's for. So aside from that, the dailies, the weeklies, the stripe pages, nothing else is dated. It's all undated. So, and then in the booklets, that is the only spot is the calendar right here that has a reference to the month. Everything else in here is completely undated. So this would be very easy to cover up. So if you love something, if you love a collection, if you love the artwork, and you're like, gosh, I wish I could get another month, don't hesitate, because there's really not a lot in this that's dated. So I just wanted to mention that. And so last month, with Summer Vibes in the classified planner, I believe it was something new, 2 vinyl stickers. And I loved them so much, and I thought they were so fun that for the near future, I don't know how long we'll do this, we'll see, I'm going to include a little vinyl sticker in with every subscriber's box. So if you have a subscription that gets sent out in a box, we will try. I don't know, I have to see how many we have. If we have enough, we'll throw some in with those of you that order in an envelope. But I'm going to only kind of promise those of you that get a box, okay? Because it's easier for us to keep track of. You will get a free vinyl sticker. How cute is that? You belong among the wildflowers, and it's got the little logo and the cute little flowers. So we'll start doing that every month. I think that's going to be fun. So, all right, let's start with our ring bound or unbound inserts. So we have the classic vertical insert, and I have to say I was so excited when I saw this kind of random polka dot, the black and white mixed with the floral. Perfection. Loved it. So that is the cover, and this comes unbound. A lot of people will use a disc bound system for this. It has the calendar, and then you go into the vertical planning. Isn't that beautiful? So you have a whole month's worth of that. And then you have a notes page, and then you have the stripe, and then the list. And the wonderful thing about this is there's a list on the other side as well. It's perforated, so you can tear those off really easy. When you bind it in your disc bound system, you can even have it folded over if you want, like that. There's enough room that your binding won't get in the way. So you can do it whichever way you want. If you want to just have it that way, like a half, whatever you would like, and you get enough of that for the month as well. So that is our classic vertical insert. And these are almost the exact same size as our daisy planner. I usually have to cut down just a teeny bit to use them in that. Now, the other 3 ring bound sizes we have are personal, B6, and then A5. The A5 you can get unpunched 6-hole or 7-hole. The B6 you can get unpunched or 6-hole, and the personal you can get unpunched or 6-hole. They have basically the same artwork and the same setup. The only difference being, obviously it's going to be scaled to size, is the B6 in the week on 2-page section. You have it set up for vertical planning like this. So that is the only difference. I will show you in the A5 what the A5 and the personal look like. But everything else, as far as the daily, the calendar, the weekly stripe, that is all the same. We heard from a lot of you that the B6 option, you liked that setup, okay? And then, of course, you have the personal, and as I mentioned, the scale of the artwork is just going to be sized to fit the personal. But to give you a really good visual, we will page through the A5 size. So you have the tab cover or the tab page. You have the beautiful stripe pages. And then you go on to the week on 2 pages. And then you can do whatever. I like to set up my menu plan on here. I use the stripe page, just to go back for a moment and let you know what I do. I use the stripe page to record. I do a photograph a day to do in my memory planning. And so this is where I do my note taking for what picture I took. If there was something else I wanted to record, I keep that in there. And then at the end of the month, if I haven't been able to work in my daisy planner for my memory planning, I will just take this section out and I bind that in a different binder. But on this page, I usually like to write out my menu for the week. This is kind of my brain dump as far as how the week is going to look, my major appointments I fill in here, main things that need to get done. So it's not where I write all of my daily tasks, it's more appointments and where I can figure out what kind of block of time I have to do what. So that's what I use that section for. And then you have a nice little notes page. You have the beautiful calendar. Isn't the little fairy sweet? So we didn't make this collection full of fairies. I didn't want to do that, but I did like the idea of there's a couple of them kind of sprinkled here and there, almost hidden, which I feel like goes perfectly with the theme of a quiet meadow, where you would just kind of happen across a little fairy here or there. And then the daily section is meant to be used as a 2-page spread. So you can, there's areas for headers on these. You can break this down however you like. You can date it. You can do whatever you want. You could have a section that's hourly if you want to. I have seen people cut this area into 2 sections as well if you need to detail it out even more. And I did see someone post on our fan page. If you're not a member of the Cocoa Daisy fan page on Facebook, please join. There's so many great ideas that our members have. And like I said, there's so many ways with all of the options of booklets and inserts for you to make this work for you. And one of them was that she had mentioned she liked the daily, this page on this side and this page on this side. Well, you could totally do that. So what she did is she purchased them unpunched and then just swapped them. So this worked better for her to have this page on the right-hand side. So she just purchased them unpunched, switched the pages, and then punched them. And that you could totally do that. So you can customize it, make it work for you. And then, of course, you get a whole set for the month. So those are the insert pages. Now, the booklets. Oh my goodness, so many booklets. So the sizes, we have the mini, which is similar to Passport. The A6, the Personal, the Weeks, which is the same size as like a Hobonichi Weeks. The B6, we have a Simple Dory. This is the same one that is in the Traveler's Notebook kit. The Standard, and that's the same size. I'll show you the difference in a moment. And then the A5. So you have 7, right? No, 8. 8 different sizes of inserts of booklets that you can choose from. So again, these all are basically the same, except for the Simple. I'll show you the difference there. And then the biggest difference would be the Mini. There's really not room to put the calendar because it is quite small. The artwork, of course, is just scaled down, but it just has the month on there. But that's it. So this booklet, the only reference to a month is right there, which you could easily cover that up with a sticker. So I'm going to go through. Let me show you. I'll show you the A5 again because it's the largest, so it's going to be the easiest for you to see. But the Standard and the Simple, they are the same size. They are both the standard size Traveler's Notebook size. The Standard one is set up exactly the same as the other booklets, which again, I will show you in a moment. The difference between the Standard and the Simple Dory, the Simple Dory is used a little bit more for journaling, art journaling. You could junk journal in this, memory journaling, memory planning, that kind of thing, simply because it's not set up more like as a daily planner, so to speak. And again, it is included in the Traveler's Notebook memory keeping kit, but we do offer it as an option, as a standalone subscription, or if you wanted to purchase it with the main planner kit. Okay, now let me page through. This is the A5 and show you all of the beautiful artwork in here. So there's the calendar on the front. And then you go into these lined pages that you could use for just about anything. You have the beautiful weekly stripe. And again, all of that beautiful artwork. Love that page. There's one page in here that you're gonna love. It's my favorite. And again, some of the beautiful quotes. Then, so you have your weeklies, right? You could set up your weeklies. Then the way that this is set up, there are enough pages in here. If you wanted to do daily planning or daily journaling, there are enough pages if you don't do it as a spread, if you do it as a single page for an entire month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. You could get all the way to 31 at the end. I think there's 1 page extra. So you could do daily planning or daily journaling in here. And the way it's set up, it's completely open. There's some beautiful artwork on here, but it's minimal, so that you could, if you do bullet journaling, if you like to do anything like that, you can set this up and divide these sections. You could do hourly on here, whatever you want to do. You want to make boxes, you want to set up different headers for different sections, for things that you like to do in a day, for tracking, anything like that. There's plenty of room to do that. And I love the fact that it has the grid on there, so that you can keep things straight, because I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. So pretty. I love this page. I think it's so cute. Love her. But this one's my favorite. I think that is gorgeous. Of course, you see my nails, it's my favorite color. But all of the wildflowers are so pretty. And then life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale. And then you have the 2 little cute little fairies on there. As I said, we didn't make it fairy focused, but there's a couple in there just kind of as a fun little surprise, which I thought would be a pretty little addition. So you can see her. She's just kind of hidden. She's just kind of tucked in there. And then that beautiful setup on the back. So that is a look at all of the options that we have for booklets and inserts. Okay, let's dig in to some of our amazing kits in the collection. So I've shown you the inserts. We're going to move on to the kits. Now, as I mentioned, you can get the inserts on their own, or you can get an insert with our main planner kit. And the beauty of the planner kit is in that you can get it without an insert is if for some reason you do not use one of our booklets or ringed inserts. If you have, say for instance, a different kind of journal that you use, or a different kind of planner, or a different kind of bound planner or notebook, this will work for that as well. It's pretty universal. Comes in this great folder so you can store everything. So let's take a look at all of the goodies that are in here. So we're going to start with the gorgeous washi tape. And the collection is called Quiet Meadow. So this washi tape has all the little meadow flowers. There's a teeny little fairy. There's a couple of them in here. They're kind of hidden. We didn't want to make the fairies a dominant thing in the collection, but they're just kind of a fun little thing that's hidden in the meadow, so to speak. And then some butterflies. So you get that beautiful roll of washi tape. You get one of our magnetic clips, and these are strong and heavy duty. And so you can even use them to hold a pen if you want, like that on the side of a page, but you can hear it when it clicks. That's a heavy duty magnet. So that will hold some pages together for you. It will hold, if you want to hold some sticker sheets onto a page, it will grip those as well. So you get a really nice magnetic clip. And then this pen, and I love this pen so much. As soon as the product came in, I grabbed this pen and I brought it home because I thought it was so pretty. So it has a mix, or no, I'm sorry, it has the kind of a tangerine almost. There's a really pretty, there's a variation in color in those crystals, and they're so pretty. It's kind of orange and gold in there. And then you get that pretty meadow along the bottom of the pen. Isn't that, I just love that. And then you get, and this has a protective layer on the back that you'll want to peel off. I'm not going to fiddle with it now, but there's a protective layer on the back that you want to peel off of that. But it almost looks like pressed flowers. Isn't that pretty? I love how that turned out. That is a bookmark. You can wrap washi around this if you want to. You can use it as just a regular bookmark. You can use it with the sticky note pad to hold it. That's kind of the way that it's intended, is to work together. You can adhere the sticky note pad to this and use it to hold your sticky notes. So you can do that. You can use them separately, but that was kind of the intent, but obviously make it work for you. But I just love how that looks like they're just almost like little pressed flowers that you would have in an old journal or something like that. And then these are sticky notes. So you get a whole pack of those. And it's just kind of whatever you would like. There's a cute little fairy on there. It says Wild Ideas. You can add whatever you want with those. And then, because our pens have a gel ink, and because of the design, so the crystals are here in the middle, so the ink cartridge is not really very big. And again, because it is gel ink, you will run out of ink kind of quickly. So what we've done is added a couple of refills for you. So you get a couple of those in the kit. You get the You Are the Artist of Your Own Life. It's just a cute little quote card you can tuck in a pocket. But on the back, you can test your pens for colors, stamp ink, markers, just to kind of check out the colors or the size. And then you have a great notepad for all of those extra notes. You get that as well. You get a set of die cut stickers, and I'll go through these a minute and show you. You get the great tabs as well. So just all the pretty little bits. And these are tabs, they fold over. So you get 6 of those. But all of the pretty florals. There's so many pretty different flowers in here. I love the sunflowers. Oops. There's some poppies in here. Just about every kind of wildflower you could think of. So there's some more of the tabs. As I said, you get 6 of those. Oh, I'm just gonna throw them all over. The clover, that's so pretty. Another sunflower, and then that one as well. So you get all of those, and like I mentioned, they are stickers. They just have a backing that you peel off. So you get those, and then you get this gorgeous sheet, let me say that correctly, of vellum stickers, and these are all butterflies, and they are all vellum stickers. They are so, so pretty. So you get that large sheet of stickers as well. And more stickers, because we love lots and lots of stickers. But the butterflies were so pretty. I had to do the sheet of vellum of those. I just thought that would be too fun. So you get a decorative sheet. And again, all of the pretty flowers. And then you get 2 of the more functional sheets. So you have the alphas, the numbers, the boxes on there. And then you have appointment reminders. There's another tab, ring reinforcers, some of the fun little icons on here, another set of numbers, and then days of the week. And then these you can use however you want, just as headers if you want to. But the other thing that you can use them for, they are designed to fit on the tabs. So these will fit along this area of the tab. So they are designed to work that way, but of course you can use them however you want. And then you get 3 sheets of beautiful pattern paper. And you can cover notebooks with these. You can use them to create dashboards. There's so many different things you can do with this paper, but isn't that beautiful? I love that dark background. And then there's just a more simple leaf pattern, beautiful butterflies, a nice vibrant red, and that's my favorite. How gorgeous is that? It's got almost like a little bit of a vintage vibe to it. This wrapped around a Dory booklet would be so pretty. Like our A5 size would be gorgeous wrapped around that. And then it has the pretty kind of periwinkle, purple looking gingham or plaid pattern as well. It kind of matches the flowers. Isn't that beautiful? Love, love, love. So pretty. So that is everything that you get in the main planner kit. Next up is our planner add-on kit. And the planner add-on kit, the nice thing about this and the journaling kit, which I will show you in a moment, and the classified planner kit, all of those work again in any format that you plan or journal with. The majority of the products are not specific to a size of planner, or whether you use ring bound or bound or disc bound, whatever, they will work with just about anything. So it just depends on what you're looking for. So this month in the planner add-on, we have this beautiful brush mild liner highlighter. It is double-ended, so you get the small end and then the brush tip. And actually, let me grab a piece of scrap paper and I can show you the beautiful color. Isn't that pretty? I believe it's called apricot. And so it goes perfectly with the colors of the kit. So you get that highlighter. You get a roll of this beautiful sunflower washi tape. Isn't that pretty? It's got sunflowers and there's little daisies. There might be a little fairy tucked in there. To get a roll of the washi tape, the kind of the regular size washi tape, and then you also get the skinny washi tape in this pretty periwinkle. And it's got the little white daisies on it. So you get the 2 rolls of washi tape. This I love. I was so excited about this because we have not done one, as far as I can remember anyway, a clip with a little daisy. Isn't that sweet? So it has the beautiful colors, but then it has the little daisy charm on there as well. So, so cute. So again, it doesn't matter what kind of book you use for planning or journaling. It's a cute little accent to clip on. Excuse my sniffles. Then you get a set of die cut stickers. And this has some of the smaller tabs, and I'll show you those. So we have the weekend banner. We love that. There's a cute little fairy. And there's, I believe, a hummingbird in here. Yep, see the pretty hummingbird. Some flowers. There's a butterfly as well. All of these gorgeous colors. Love the color palette this month. It's pretty sunflower. And then, yeah, you get all of these smaller tabs. And then these, obviously you fold them over so you can subdivide sections, or if you have a smaller booklet that you want to use, like for instance, I have my plan forward here. You could do the months with these because they're smaller. They work great in some of the smaller booklets. Or as I said, if you want to divide a section even more, they work great for that. And as always, they have the adhesive on the back. So you have that. You have a set of 2. These are kind of becoming a regular thing. Let me know, do you like that? Do you not like that? I mean, I tend to use them every month, and so I like having the 2 of them. There's 2 sizes. They're adhesive. So I fling everything all over. We did the scallop on the edge this month, and I think they're so pretty. They're just great to be able to tuck things in your planner. You can create dashboards and hold these. You can hold sticky notes. You can hold receipts. If you do budget planning, they work great for that. Just about anything. They're just a nice couple size pockets, and they are pretty strong. The adhesive on those, if you wanted to put them on the inside or back cover of one of our booklets, they work well that way also. So you get a set of those. You get the gorgeous, isn't that pretty? Man, I love those butterflies, of the rub-ons. So you get a nice sheet of rub-ons. And then stickers. Stickers. And some fun. So I'll show you those first. We've done this in a couple of spots throughout the collection, and I love this. I love using that dark pop background. We did it on the pouch too. Wait till you see the pouch. It's amazing. But you get these fun note cards, and these are, like, for instance, this one you could tuck in your planner or in your journal, and then on the other side you could put the little adhesive pocket, and there you go. Now you've got a little pocket page, and it's pretty on the other side too. So super cute. You get the little swatch card, which helps you find all of the colors or match the colors. And then you get a couple of other just kind of pretty little note cards that you can tuck in pockets. You can make dividers out of. You can decorate dashboards with these. So we like to include those because it's just a fun little accent that you normally don't get in planner supplies. Honestly, you can get tons and tons of stickers, but it's nice to have a few of these other elements as well. And then we did something, I'm gonna put that on the end because that's different. So we have our small little reminder set here. There's payday, water plants, birthday, me time, appointment, when shipping, reveal day. So just this cute little sticker sheet. You have the days of the week in that pretty periwinkle blue, and then some flag stickers. And then we have our alpha and our numbers, and then just some of the little icons, little reminders. And then just these beautiful little wildflowers. And these are just decorative. So you just have a sheet of decorative as well as the functional. And then something new. And let me know if you like these. So we were doing a set where you could use the headers on the sticky notes of the main planner. I wanted to switch things up and try something different. And I thought, well, when you do your planning and when you do your journaling, it's nice to have arrows or different shapes that you can layer or you can write on when you have your daily to-do lists or your daily reminders or your appointment reminders. So just kind of something more like little flags and just kind of little headers and that kind of thing. So this is real open-ended, so you could use these however you want. So let me know if you like those. But it's a new edition we're going to try for a couple months, just to kind of see once if that helps you kind of expand the functionality of how you plan. So it's real customizable, if that's a word. So that is a look at what is in the planner add-on kit. Moving on to something new that we have is a kit that is called our journaling kit. And the journaling kit is set up for those of you that like no bulk at all in your planner, that you want a lot of minimal, lumpy bumpy in there. You want it as flat as possible. So if you do journaling, junk journaling has a little more lumpy bumpy, but bullet journaling, or if you use a bound notebook like a Hobonichi, where any kind of bulk at all just expands that booklet, this is a great kit for that. As it stands right now, I believe subscriptions to this are closed. We are at capacity for this. We'll see if we can open it back up with next month's when we open subscriptions back up. But I'm not 100% sure. So we'll have to see where we are at with that. But if you are one of the lucky ones that subscribe to this, let me show you what is in it. So you will get an assorted roll of washi tape. So in this one, it has the skinny periwinkle with the white daisies, but it could be any of the washi that is part of this collection. So this is what I'm showing you. This is in the one that I have, but again, it will be assorted. It could be any of them. Okay, so you do get a roll of washi in there. You get a journaling prompts note card. And so what we wanted to do is really kind of enforce the idea that it is for journaling, and it does kind of help you in that way. So we do some prompts on here, some fun little jumping off points for you to use if you're doing some journaling. And then the other side is just this beautiful little note card. Isn't that pretty? So if you do junk journaling, this is beautiful to add to a page, right? So you get that. And then you get these stickers. And this is the month. Ooh, so excited. Before I show you the stickers, let me show you the 2 rub-on sets. So one of the things that we wanted to do is include a few kind of functional things in with the rub-ons as well. So there's a month on here, there's the days of the week, and then some other little headers that you could use in your journaling, but then also a little habit tracker. So how cute is that? So you could turn this into a tracker as well. So you have the beautiful decorative stuff, but then you also have some more of the function stuff on there as well. And again, let me know how you like that. If that's something you like, you want to continue to see, let me know. But I love the doodles on here as well. Those little bits are going to be so fun to add to something. And then all of these stickers. These are all vellum. So these are all vellum stickers. So they have a very low profile. So you have decorative, there's some washi strips on here, or sticker strips on here. There's a little quote on there, but the cute little fairies. There is the days of the week and a number set. I love these with the little butterflies. Those are super cute. And then you get 2 pieces of vellum sticker paper. So these are full sheets. Like that of paper. So you can use them however you want. You can cut them up. You can cut shapes out of them. You could stamp on them with, say for instance, StazOn ink and cut the image out. You can tear them. I will mention that if you wanted to do a torn effect, you would need to clip it with the scissors just a little bit at first, and then you can tear it. If you try to, because it is basically like a plastic almost, vellum is. Excuse me. You're going to want to cut it, just give it a little snip, and then you can kind of tear whatever shape you want out of it. But you could cut on it, you could cut out pieces, you could cut out strips. So there's a lot of different fun ways that you can use that. I'm going to do a fun little video on how I used some of one of the papers with our outline alpha. To be watching for that. I'll have that posted soon. And there's a beautiful alpha included in here, and then the fun quote ones and some more strips as well. So you get all of that in our journaling kit. Rounding out our journaling and planning part of Cocoa Daisy for this collection is the classified planner. And this one is again, it is similar to the journaling kit and the planner add-on in that it's just more fun items that you can add to your planner that will work with just about anything. There's a lot. Also just some fun stationery stuff, right? There's something in here I am super, super excited about. Cannot wait to show you. You can see it peeking out there right now, and we'll get to it in just a minute. So yeah, to me, it's a fun stationery type of kit. And I love stickers, paper, all of that. Always have. So that's the biggest reason why I do what I do, I guess. The washi tape in the classified planner it's a floral. Boop, and I just mushed it. There we go. It's a floral, but it has this pretty kind of green background. So it's a little bit different than the other one. Has different flowers. Isn't that pretty? I like that background. So that is the washi tape that's included. And then you get this fun little button. It says just let go, and it has the butterflies. And this, so if you have one of these, if you don't have one of these, we have them in the store and you can purchase one. But that's meant to go on there. So it's a magnet, and that way you can switch out every month, because we always have a button in the classified kit. You can switch out your buttons. So you have less clips that you have to collect, just the buttons. You have one clip and you can switch out the button. So you get that in the kit. You get this fun sticky note. It is kind of like a wreath. Isn't that pretty? With all the pretty little wildflowers on there. There's a little bumblebee, and it says quick note. And then the beautiful bow. And then you get a pen loop. And this, in case you're unfamiliar with how these work, I'm going to actually grab my pen. So the pen loop, it will hold your pen for you. How cute is that? So this has an adhesive back. There's an adhesive bit on here that you can peel off and you can stick to a dashboard, or even the Dory, if you have a Dory booklet, the cover, or if you have inserts, the A5, the tab page, it would just something sturdy so that your pen doesn't flop. So you just want something sturdier to adhere it to. What I like to do is kind of the easiest thing to do is take just a craft knife carefully. You don't press hard because you don't want to go through this. And just cut a small little slit right here and then peel up the adhesive that way, because it does kind of go, they wanted it to go all the way, the adhesive all the way around. So the adhesive goes under the stitching, or and so the backer goes under the stitching as well. So just carefully, don't go all the way through, cut a little slit right there, and then you can peel that backing off. But that's what the intent is for, is to be able to use it like that and hold your pen. So you get the little pen loop, our fun little calendar card. It's got the little fairies on there, and this is what I'm super, super excited about. We have not done a large, extra large notepad in a while, and I thought it would be really fun to do one for meal planning. So I feel like this is just gonna go in my pouch every month, and I'm gonna use it until it's all gone. I may hoard another one if we have extras, but I love this. So you can plan out your meals for the week, write down what you need to buy, if there's 1 or 2 items for that meal, just for prep. I love this. So this is a big item to have in this kit. So I'm really, really glad that we were able to include that this month. You're gonna love that. And then of course our little Simon card. And this is me with the hose every night, watering the flowers in the garden. So true. And then of course stickers, because we love stickers, can never have enough. And these are decorative. You have the beautiful butterflies, and there's a little fairy, the little hummingbirds. How sweet are they? And then the days of the week, you get those as well. And then you get this gorgeous, I don't know if you can see that, gold foil vellum. And then the beautiful overlay of all of the wildflowers. Isn't that pretty? Let me put it actually on the backer card and you can see it a little better. Isn't that pretty? So, so pretty. They're even pretty layered, honestly. That's pretty too. So anyway, I'm oohing and eyeing. I haven't looked at everything closely yet. It's been busy. So that is everything that is part of the classified planner. So many fun little stationery bits. And that kind of rounds out the main kits on the planner end of this month's collection. Moving over to the memory keeping or journaling, memory planning side of Cocoa Daisy. So we did the planning, and now we're moving over to our more paper crafting memory keeping. And I'm going to start with the Modern Memory Keeping Kit. And the Modern Memory Keeping Kit, if you are new to Cocoa Daisy, works with just about anything and everything having to do with scrapbooking, paper crafting, art journaling, junk journaling, any of those sorts of things. You can use this to apply to those, because it's just a great variety of fun paper crafting products. Without any, it's not geared toward anything specific. So like I said, you could do mini albums with this, you could do pocket scrapbooking, you could do 12 by 12 scrapbooking, you could do art journaling, you could do junk journaling, all of those different applications. So we're gonna go through these a minute. I will start with the cards. So you get 4 4x6 cards. And this is one of my favorite things that we did this month, is apply these dark backgrounds to a few of these with the florals. And I just love the contrast and the way it made it pop, as well as some of the vintage look on these. I love that as well. Very, very pretty. And And whimsical, there's those sunflowers. So those are the 4x6 cards. Like I said, you get 4 of those, double-sided. The 3x4 cards, you get 24 of these, and these are super heavy duty. And the nice thing about these, you can use them in your planner. You can use them as their original intention, which is if you do pocket scrapbooking, but they're great to cut up, to layer on a regular layout, make a mini album out of these, which is really, really fun as well. So I'm just gonna go through these real quick and let you see the fronts and backs. You get an idea of all, isn't that beautiful? All the different options. I love to use a lot of these in my planner, but they also work really, really great stacked up with like a jump ring to make a mini album. And I love the little touch of the little fairies. There's not a bunch of them. They're just kind of scattered in there as this fun little, these little hidden gems that you find in here as well. I felt like August was the perfect time for these. I got September on the brain because I just had to do something with that to finish that up. So you can see what I'm talking about when I say hidden. So if you look, there's a little fairy right there, and she's sweet, but it's not prominent. It's not a big thing. They're just kind of tucked in there, really cute. So those are all of the cards. And then you also get, and these are a little hard to see, so I'll just take a couple out, but you get these beautiful vellum letters, and they spell out summer. So you get the S-U-M-M-E-R, so you get the full set, so you can spell out the word summer, and it would be really fun to put that on a layout as well. So I have some ideas on how I want to use those. And then you get the set of die cut stickers. I'll just show you those. There's some beautiful florals in here. Pretty sunflowers. I know a lot of people have asked for us to do a kit with sunflowers, and so I'm happy that we were able to include that in with this whole wildflower meadow mix. Little tag, there's some little tabs, some fun little sayings. I love to use those, as layering pieces. It's really nice to do when you have a stuff that you want to, like, you can do the rub-ons behind and add some of these over top. The other little tags. And we all know how much I love to document food I use this a lot of times in my daisy planner for my memory planning, because I take a photo a day. That's how I do mine. And then you get a set of tags. So you have this moment, date, where, details, and then just the lined one. So you get those as well. Pretty neutral glitter dots. They pretty gorgeous colors. I love this kind of periwinkle. There's like a periwinkle blue in here that's so pretty. And the stamp set, and these sunflowers are absolutely gorgeous when you stamp these. So make sure you check out. So with the memory keeping kits, I do a tutorial for each memory keeping kit, the Traveler's Notebook memory keeping kit and the Modern Memory Keeping Kit on our YouTube channel. You can check those out. I also do a stamping video giving you some ideas on how to use the stamps and layer them, each set separately, and then what you can do with them together. And you're going to want to check out how beautiful that sunflower stamp set stamps. And then some of my favorites, we haven't done these in a little while, but the embossed puffy stickers. There is this gorgeous detail. Let me pull these out because they're so pretty. I love when we do these because they're not just plain puffy stickers. They have this embossed detail that gives them so much texture and makes them look so real. So I'm hoping that you can get that on camera. So that is a set of the embossed puffy stickers. You get one of our Daisy Planner sticker sheets, and these are designed, they will work in the Daisy Planner. They will fit the columns in that. I think they will also work in a larger Happy Planner as well. But you could use these in any application. You could layer these, you could cut up the one that doesn't have the saying on it and use pieces of it. And then of course we have some of the great label stickers, which you can always use. Beautiful sheet of rub-ons. Love those. And then our script font, Puffy Alphas, and that bright kind of coral color. And then you get 6 sheets of pattern paper. So these are double-sided. So you get 2 sheets of each. So you have that beautiful, this is one of my favorite patterns, is that one right there. And then the sweet little flowers, the tags. This would be so fun to cut these all apart and use them on a layout as well. And then again, then the other side, fun yellow floral, and then this great kind of abstract dot. So that is everything that you get in the Modern Memory Keeping Kit. Next, we have our Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit. And this kit is designed to be everything that you need to create a notebook filled with memories, with artwork, with junk journaling, with traveling, anything that you want, but you get the booklet with it. And as I've said many times, you could take this kit right here, throw in an ink pad, an ink block, pair of scissors, adhesive, and you have everything. You're done. You could take this with you wherever you wanted, and you could work on it and create an entire album. And you don't have to use these items necessarily to record memories. If you just want to play and have an artistic outlet or a crafting outlet like the junk journaling, that kind of thing, you can do in here as well. So I'm going to go through this and show you. You get a beautiful roll of kind of a watercolor, it's almost like a rainbow look of watercolor. Isn't that pretty? And it's not the skinny washi, but it's not the regular size, so it's just a little bit of a thinner size, which I feel like looks really well in the booklet. You get a set of glitter dots. And then let me show you the die cut stickers. Some pretty ones in here. There's a teeny little heart. Just some fun bits and pieces. Oh, there's a couple hearts. Actually, all right. I'm not gonna try and pick all of these up, so I'm just gonna move them over here, but there's some cute little hearts right there. Some little banner pieces. And then of course the beautiful florals. And these you could make a fun, so if you look at like the triangle, and that you could make a fun little bunting or banner type of look. There's some circles. Again, some more of the beautiful florals, a nice tag. And it does have the little thing that you can pop out. So you could add a little piece of string to that for some dimension. And then here's some more of these. So they would make a really cute little, like I said, a little bunting accent. A nice August on there. Some fun little sayings, which are always nice to layer. And again, see, all of these I would use to make a fun little bunting, which I did, if you remember, I actually did last month on one of the layouts. So make sure you check out the tutorials that I always do for these, which gives you just kind of a jumping off point, a starting point, some inspiration as far as a couple of layouts. You get this beautiful stamp set. I love the little vintage vibe with the bumblebee and the postal, and then the just the kind of like the little borders. There's kind of a fun vintage vibe to that. And then there's this gorgeous tag I love this. And then of course you can layer some of these words together as well. Make sure you check out my stamping video, which I show you some fun ways to use this stamp set along with the stamp set from the Modern Memory Keeping Kit. And that is on our YouTube channel as well. And then these are so pretty. These are little vellum hearts. You get 2 of each design. So they're just a white, and then they have the little saying on it. So that one says, love this photo. This one says, a good day, end of summer. And like I said, then you get 2 of each of those. And I could see using a staple, like a tiny stapler, and just stapling these on would be a fun way. And because they are vellum, you could show through, so it'd be fun to layer those on top of a photograph. Then we have a set of 3 fun tags. So you have this moment, and they're a nice size. They're a little bit smaller, which I like, so they're fun to tuck in behind a photograph or to layer with some of the other items as well. And then, and you're gonna have to, I started to work on my layouts. So when I page through this, please disregard the ink splatters. Yours will not come with the ink all over it. That is from me starting to work on my layers or layouts. So just disregard the splatters. And I'll show you the whole booklet in a minute. But you get a set of 4 of these, what we call Traveler's Notebook cards. And these are set up. They're a beautiful heavyweight, and they're as large as a page. So they're great jumping off points for titles. They're great to layer in with the other images and the other artwork that's in the booklet. So they're really, really easy to use and to help you create layouts with these. So that's what those are. So you get 4 of those. The Forever a Summer Lover, that one. That you could add your own to. The One Person's Weed is Another Person's Wildflower. And then the Everyday Magic, which I love, has the cute little fairy in there. You get a sheet of the rub-ons. And what I like about these is they've been done in a way that you can use these. If you see how they stop and start, you could use these as a border along the bottom. You could use them like this with a title in between. This one has an oval if you wanted to use the whole thing or just part of it, or even cut it up and use however you want. But if you look, you can notice that on those. The beautiful coral alpha, puffy alphas. And then there are 6 sheets of pattern paper. And you get 2 of each design. So you get those. And again, I love the little tags. You get the abstract kind of dots, the fun plaid, and then this kind of sunny little floral. Or yeah, it kind of looks like a daisy to me. So I would call that a floral. And then you get the Simple Dory booklet. And so if you look, there's the pattern on the front. You could add a title there. And then again, don't mind the paint splatters, that's me. And then that beautiful, with the dark background, I love that. The tags on it, some of them are lined, some are grid, some are a dot grid. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. And so you have pages that you can add whatever you want to. You can add in a bunch of pieces of pattern paper. You can use them as is. Layer them however you want. And then there is the back. So that is everything that you get in the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit. And rounding out the paper crafting, memory keeping, art journaling, all of that kind of good paper crafting stuff in the collection is our classified memory keeping kit. And this one, I don't have a sticker on, I apologize, but if you want to keep this a surprise, you can wait and check it out when you receive it. Otherwise, I'm going to give you a look at what is inside. We have some beautiful stuff in here. So I'm going to start with the papers, because when you are a memory keeper or a paper crafter, you love all things paper. So what we like to do is include some of the papers from the planner, so that you have a little variety of everything, which this one is beautiful. We have this pretty kind of periwinkle plaid gingham, the pretty red and the butterflies, and then the darker pattern with the butterflies, and this real pretty kind of leaf pattern. That's that sunny yellow. I love that. So that is part of the classified memory keeping kit. You get the papers. You get a sheet of words and phrases. So fun for this time of year. And another set of those gorgeous embossed puffy stickers. A lot of times in this kit is where I will give you extras of something that I'm absolutely in love with and I know I would hoard. So that way I have, if I get this kit along with one of the memory keeping kits, I know I can kind of hold on to one and then I can use the other one without like, oh darn, I don't know what to do, which happens all the time. Same thing with the vellum parts, which you saw these. So you get a set of those, and there's 2 of each. The end of summer, a good day, and then love this photo. You get those. You get the oversized tags, and I love these. I use these as bookmarks all the time in my planner, or I will use them on my I'll use them in my memory planner, my daisy planner. I think they work great at the beginning of a week, just as kind of a fun art detail. You are the artist of your life. And then there's that one with that beautiful black background. And then this one that has kind of more of a softer look to it. You get a set of 3 of the smaller tags. This moment, the date, and then the lined one, and then you get a set of die cuts. And these, unlike some of our other die cut packs that will have some sayings and other things in them, these are usually all just based on the artwork. So these have all of the beautiful florals. You can see there was a dragonfly in there. So they work really, really well for layering, tucking behind a photograph. Like how pretty is that? Just that with a little stamped image, or even like that. Look at how pretty that is. Just like that. Staple that on there and you have a great embellishment. Boom, done. Love it. So that's these sweet little florals. There's so many different ways you could use those, especially with those vellum hearts. Which is one of the reasons why, as I said, if there's something that I feel is super cool and I know I'm going to need a lot of, then I will include more of them. So look at that. How sweet is that? That is so pretty. And then the cute little fairy, butterfly, and then another flower. And that is everything that is in the classified memory keeping kit. I mentioned earlier one of my absolute favorite things in the collection was the pouch this month, and oh, I'm so excited to show you this. It is so pretty. I love this black graphic background with all of the bright floral on here. So, so pretty. So we have, it says the best bits, so you can keep all of whatever you want in here. That is the front. The back is just more of that beautiful pattern of wildflowers and butterflies and bright colors, daisies and poppies. So, so pretty. So that is the pouch this month. Now the pouch is a separate subscription. So you need to subscribe to that. It is not included in any of the kits, but it is gorgeous. All right. The dashboards. So we offer the dashboards in in a set. You get the A5 and the personal. And so they are the same design, just the different size. I like to mix and match and use both in my planner. I love this one. So pretty. And then that one. And you could cut these down too and use them. I could even see me cutting this one down and using it as a bookmark. It's so pretty. They're single-sided. There's nothing on the back. And then you have that one as well. And then again in same designs, just in the personal size. Some of these are so pretty. Honestly, I think you could frame them, right? Some months I feel like it's just beautiful artwork and you could just frame this and hang it in your space. It's so pretty. So those are the dashboards. And then the papers, because I am by heart a paper lover. And let me make sure I got all of that in frame for you so you can see the detail as best as possible. This is my favorite one. We're starting with my favorite one. I love that. And you get 12 sheets. There are 6 double-sided designs, so you get 2 of each sheet. That way you do not have to choose. You can use both sides, which is nice. There's A and the B. I love this one. So much work went into this, and Jamie did a great job on this. There's so much detail in here, and I could see cutting these out and using them as die cuts or just little accents on a layout or on a page. Isn't that pretty? Or even just using them as a border. So pretty. And then this kind of it's almost like a little daisy pattern. And then the pretty plaid. Beautiful floral with the blue butterflies. This sweet little floral as well. And then we threw in some of this fun kind of graphic polka dot pattern almost. Or it almost has like a Dalmatian look too, doesn't it? If you're a dog lover. And again, with this dark background, love this. Those monarch butterflies just pop off of that. This sweet little leaf or vine pattern. Another butterfly pattern. And then this beautiful red. So lots and lots of ways that you can mix and match all of these patterns. Aren't they gorgeous? Love them. And, but then, of course, this one's my favorite. And that is a look at a few of the other items that are part of the Quiet Meadow Collection. And last but not least, all of our sticker kits. And there are a bunch of them. So hopefully there is a set in here that fits your needs, or the couple sets, actually. I tend to pull a couple of them and kind of mix and match. So the first up, we have the calendar sticker kit, and this works perfectly if you have a Hobonichi or if you have our weeks booklet. The weeks booklet is the same size as what a Hobonichi weeks would be. And you can use this to set up the calendar page that you have in the Hobonichi. Or if you bullet journal, or if you like to doodle and journal or plan, this would work for that as well. And then to go along with that, we have the Daisy Weeks sticker kit. So this is more for kind of the weekly and the daily part of that. So you have these that you could line up across the top if you wanted to. There's some reminders. There's some small dates on there. Small boxes, obviously designed for a Hobonichi or a Weeks or a smaller booklet. And then, of course, some decorative to go along with the functional part of stuff. We always like the decorative too, right? The planner sticker kit, you get the little vellum dots. And then you get the boxes, and there's some sticker strips on there as well. And then there's some checklist ones, there's some trackers, and then you have your dates. And again, some of the boxes, just like you have in the Weeks sticker kit, just a little bit bigger. Some reminders. You've got your hydrate trackers, which is nice. And then, of course, we get into some of the functional stickers. You have reminders on here, menu plan, to-dos. There's some weekends on here if you want to track the weather. This is kind of a fun way to do it. And then, of course, some more boxes and the little flag stickers. And then you get a sheet of the vellum stickers that are, you know, kind of almost like washi strips, and then these fun little watercolor pieces. And then the remember today, to do, and the goals. And next we have the memory keeping sticker kit. And this comes with a small sheet of little vellum phrases. And what I like to do is use these to layer for titles. They work really well for that. So you can do let's discuss, and then with either the puffy alphas or a larger alpha, you could add the rest of the title. So it's kind of fun to use those that way. And if you're wondering about the size of the boxes on some of these, if it will work with the different, for instance, Erin Condren or Happy Planner, depending on that, if you go to our YouTube page, there is a video where I go through and I give you all the dimensions on all of the boxes, so it helps with that. So you have some boxes and labels. You can always use those, right? And then some more for that. This is the memory keeping sticker kit. So this can be used in any form of memory keeping, memory planning. And again, any of this would work with journaling or junk journaling as well. You have the dates, and then you have some more of the smaller boxes and decorative. You have a great alpha set, and then the beautiful vellum quote stickers, which are always favorites. Always love those. They're so pretty. And then we have the Daisy add-on sticker kit. This works with anything. This is just a fun, if you like stickers, if you like stationery, this is just a great set. Whether you do junk journaling, art journaling, planning, memory keeping, anything. These are just fun extra little stickers to have. There's some decorative stuff in here. There's some phrases, some more of the label stickers. There's some arrows in here. There's always a great alpha sheet with the numbers on it, and then the quote, the vellum sheet with the quotes and some sticker strips as well. So that's just always a fun one to have, just kind of for anything and everything. Totally universal. The classic planner sticker kit. Oh, I should mention the memory keeping sticker kit those boxes and that size will work with the Cocoa Daisy planner. So if you're looking for a sticker kit to go with our Daisy planner, that one will work with that. So this is the classic planner sticker kit. I believe, don't quote me on it, but the classic planner sticker kit, I believe, works with the classic happy planner as well. So you have your alpha, you have your dates. This sheet is the vellum stickers, and then a bunch of functional stickers, decorative, some more function. There's some boxes with trackers for lists, reminders, some of the boxes, and some more of the boxes. And that is the classic planner sticker kit. And then last but not least, we have our Bible journaling sticker kit. So if you do any sort of Bible journaling or faith journaling, this is a wonderful set for that. Or even if you just like to add these sorts of elements into your everyday planning, it's nice to have as well. So there's an alpha in there. There's the vellum sheet. Some great areas for writing, reminders, or layering. There's some phrase in there as well. Sticker strips and dates, and then some beautiful decorative ones also. And that is the Bible journaling sticker kit. So that is everything. It's a lot. We do a lot every month, I'm telling you. that is the, that's it. That is the collection called Quiet Meadow. And I hope you are excited about this collection. I hope you're looking forward to it. None of us are, well, I shouldn't say none of us. There are those of us who are looking forward to fall. I love fall, don't get me wrong, but I love summer more. So I don't like the notion that this is like talking about the end of summer. Don't like that part at all. But I do think that this is a beautiful collection to wrap up the end of summer and move into the fall season for sure, 100%. If you are enjoying these videos, if you've enjoyed the cocktail time with Mr. Daisy, please make sure you hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see, share the video, love all of that as well. And as always, I hope that you can join us every 28th of the month on our live chat at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join Mr. Daisy and I. We chat just about anything and everything on our the Cocoa Daisy Instagram or on the Cocoa Daisy fan page on Facebook. You can catch our live either of those places. So make sure you join us, and thank you so much.